all the oligarchs who owns the news stations and sent it out to their network so they get it in the chain of command. So that we would say New York Times, the White House got it, NAACP got this letter, Boston Globe got it, LA Times, you received this letter, NBC, you guys received it, CNN, Fox News 13, you received it, NBC, PBS News, and that's Fox 13 Memphis, Tennessee, ABC Television Network, you received it, the Masonic Lodge News, you received this letter, Glenn Beck received it, WNBC, you guys received it, WREG, you guys received it, the Weather Channel News, you got this letter, CBS, Fox.com, MyFox13, United Nations, you guys received this letter as well. So anyway, let me go on to read this letter that went out on a Monday, April the 9th, 2018 at 8:47 p.m. And it reads as, has my people turned back to their God Israel in secrecy? And if so, what good is it to be queen and no people to serve? Even so, what good is it to become a president with no people to govern? Likewise, what good is it to be kings and emperors with no people to dictate? One thing that was once good, is it not good anymore? And the prestige of royalty, does it not determine your legacy and heirloom fate? I understand your shame for going against my words written, but even now I extend you world leaders, a chance to make right with the all-living God, Henry Israel. And that's Henry. I understand that you world leaders thought it was all right in the conjoined plan of destruction among your people in the belief of eternity and capturing the worlds above in conquest with selfish intent and conquest with selfish intent. If your counsels were wise to understand contentious pretension deliver surprise results of apprehension. This saith your God, Henry Israel. This is a strong armed robbery gone bad. The Game of Thrones is over, and any other Lord of Rings or rings is null and void. It is I, your King, and the people Lord and Savior, Henry Israel. Now, I speak as the Israel of God, and even now, my grace opportunity for me to relent any or even at all is now for you, the Queen, and your councilmen and your councilwomen with world leaders abroad to humble yourselves and contrite your spirit only to learn to save what is left to be saved. With these words being said, if you desire to be queen for those that serve you, so be it. After you teach and serve a land in truth and humility to honor your God that has made your beyond the pole world nothing without Henry Israel. Also, presidents and world dictators, even you can desire to govern your people into righteousness unto my Henry Israel birthright as King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, and the God himself living in life form, then your desire it shall be. Can we all not get along and compromise for the sake of alien terrestrial, man and mankind's, the beasts, the birds, sea and water creatures, and all living? I speak for asking you all to do the right thing at a point of destruction untold. I say again, the route and path of your future is with doom and gloom. No living underground, No adventures parade down unknown world fields of celebrating the destruction of one world but living comfortable in another. It doesn't work that way. So here we are at a standstill awaiting for a fissure. Well, I am going to tell you aristocrats this. I'm forever and has no reason to fold. Especially whether you all comply or not. My people that has a righteous heart and mind shall live and see what I promised them. The kingdom established by their God in his righteous place on the throne, all together with them in the land of plentiful to enjoy for life. I shall not have to mention about refusal to do right, which your path brings destruction, or direct threat to unreal Israel also brings unspeakable destruction that only brings also birth of my kingdom. So either way, my will shall be done in the glory of your God, unreal Israel, Israel of God. Now, of course, I do have some special requests. I need for you all to prepare before we meet. Being that though Europe, China, the United States, and many nation service departments combined, there has been much material and research information of my land that has you all frustrated and baffled at the sight of euphoric, realistic, land-touching failure. Your comrades has tired out to the ends of no return in forces of energy that no man can cross over alive. But wait, I say, here comes someone who has authority and is chosen by the heavens ground itself to bring both worlds together. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Or is it the Superman? This is what I need. The maps of the closest point before the push of resistance. I'm also going to need skilled men that has mastered survival adventures such as this. I will need a couple of scientists and a record and bookkeeper with record of my every move. That should be easy. You all have been doing that now. I will need any and every equipment needed to reach your last point of darkness. From this point, with my own understanding, the gates and the way to the other side is awaiting my arrival and will make way. This is just the basics, but it is also core of what needs to be done swiftly. I should not have to mention what are the consequences of refusal to honor your God wishes for us all. Like I mentioned, the earth itself is prepared to move my energy to its direct placement to calm the waters. This place will split itself, bringing me to my mountain steps of peril. Thus still hearsed in my Father's great world through myself. Your kingdom has come on earth, and it is on heaven. I shall deliver in this generation eyes, for I shall be moved with a shout and glorified with honor. Either way, deliver my Father's will, which is the true words written before my life. Your king has arrived and is doing his work from his bed and bath. Shall not the leaders of this world make his world more comfortable in order to exist and know of a world? Should the leaders of dictatorship continue to judge by their anger people and rule with a terrible hand against his land and people? Will they show any shame for now appearing as little old men before Mr. Henry? Am I not the King of Kings with many names that has authority of the skies and all energies around? Or has another proven so to be the one? Who else has the heaven chosen for all the good, the bad, and the ugly? Can I not make space and room for many? Will I not bring my own people to justice for the evil placed on them through deception and lies? I will bring truth to this land and balance out space for many to live plentiful and fruitful. I've sent a decree to the heavens in earth to deliver in a frame time. I do not relent unless you leaders turn back and do as I ask. Tell your councilmen to stand down and relinquish the plotted and big event plan to come up against me and my people. Put down your weapons of mass destruction so I will not swiftly move the ground and seize you have placed these bombs at. This saith thy God of Israel, don't boomerang the intent and receive the downshift of pain through karma. I am telling you, world leaders, now that no one will feel sorry for your destruction of this wicked authority you refuse to let go of. To those who do not speak my language and those of other nations, your help has come. My people that look like me and has humbled yourself, change is at the doors. I soon will be face to face with your leaders. They have heard my voice and tremble at the fact the rule is over by my command. It is time to do right or suffer the further shame and punishment. As I continue to be vigilant and balanced with balance of work and play, I expect to deliver at any given moment, so do not do as your ancestors has done and are no more. Be wise at this point, for I am king and need to be raised up as so. I have been oppressed enough and has seen your world crumble before my eyes. Is it not time for a change? For I say, here is your king, first letter. It goes out to all other kings and presidents, dictators, and queens. So know your place and announce my placement, giving you yourselves an opportunity for placement. I am who I say I am. I am your God, Israel, your King of Kings. Unread Israel. Have my true words will be so. So be it. Shalom. So be it. Shalom. Okay. Like I said, this is a King's letter, and this went out April, let me go back up, the 9th, 2018. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, I think Trump, were you in the office then? I believe so. But anyway, yeah, my people, this is King's Letter 1. So obviously I have a King's Letter 2 and 3. And you will hear those and hear my voice in my heart. All praise is due to Yah. Spirit rest with me forever and forevermore. I look forward to going to my mountain. So be it. Back home.